If you want to become a ridiculously positive person, the starting point is to realize that you control your thoughts. You don't control the weather, you don't control the DNA inside your chromosomes, but you can control your thinking if only you decide and commit to. There's a mental law called the Law of Substitution, which basically says that you can only think one thought at a time. So if you're having a negative thought, a worried thought, an upset thought, a thought that makes you feel like shit, you can replace that with a positive thought, and it just takes the spot of this negative thought. If you're thinking, I suck, I'm a fucking loser, say to yourself, I'm the shit, I'm awesome, I'm the fucking best, I'm the greatest. You can't simultaneously think the negative and the positive. So anytime you have some negative shit inside of your head, you just flush it out and just replace it with something positive. You have some negative self-talk, I suck, I'm a clown, I'm a loser. Fuck that, man. Switch it around, replace it with something positive. Better yet, for every one negative thought that you have, replace it with 2 or 3 positive ones. Oh, I'm such a loser. I'm such a winner. I'm such a champion. I'm the fucking best. You just drive it out and just overwhelm it, and it just really helps to just wire you to be a much more positive person. Developing a positive mindset, this is not something that's just going to happen by accident. You're not just going to stumble out of bed one day and just become this totally positive person with a great attitude, feeling great all the time. This requires consistent, deliberate effort on your part, and it's just like maintaining a garden. You know, if you have a garden outside and you just neglect it, what's going to happen? Weeds are going to grow. They're going to come in, they're going to take over, and the weeds inside of your mind, they're the negative thoughts, they're the stressful thoughts, they're the worries. And it's the natural state of our mind to complain about shit, to blame other people, make excuses, look on the negative side and think about how shit sucks. What you need to do is make it an active, disciplined, aggressive, sustained campaign over the long run to becoming a more positive person. So what sort of components should you have in this campaign? Number 1, positive affirmations. These are just statements where you say things like, I'm the best, I'm the shit, I'm awesome, I'm going to show up and kick some ass, I'm the fucking greatest, I'm hilarious, I'm awesome, I'm bold, I'm confident, I'm attractive. These I am statements, they're very powerful for reprogramming your mind, rewiring your subconscious to where you start to think more favorably about yourself. It improves your self-esteem, it changes your beliefs about yourself, especially when you're thinking negative thoughts or having negative self-talk to yourself where you put yourself down. I'm such a fucking douche, I'm such a clown, that was so embarrassing. Flip it around. I'm so fucking bold getting out there and taking action. I'm so fucking awesome and confident. I'm so fucking unstoppable that even when I have these bad experiences, I'm going to keep taking action till I get what the fuck I want in life. These sort of positive statements, they really help to just drive it down into your brain and cement the idea that you should feel better about yourself. These are extremely helpful. Something else that helps is giving yourself out loud, passionate pep talks, especially before stressful events of importance like a public speech, a job interview, a first date. There is no single more effective way to just radically change your state in the moment from feeling negative, deflated, defeated, worried, scared, upset, anxious, whatever the fuck it is, to switch from that to feeling powerful and confident and charged the fuck up and excited and optimistic. Just pump yourself the fuck up. On the drive over to your public speech, just rant and rave to yourself about how much ass you're going to kick. In your car, especially you're alone, you can just get fucking animated and you just say shit to yourself like, man, I'm going to show up and give this speech. I'm going to kick so much fucking ass. They're not going to know what the fuck hit them. They're going to be like, holy shit, that's how you give a fucking speech right there. That guy is the fucking best. I've never seen a better public speaker than Anton fucking Dieball. That guy is the fucking shit. You just get yourself animated, charge the fuck up. You just rant and rave to yourself like this, and it just radically changes your state to where you're going to feel like so much energy, so much power, it's just flowing through you. So when you're feeling negative, worried, upset, whatever the fuck it is, give yourself a pep talk, pump yourself the fuck up. You're going to feel fantastic, positive, on top of the fucking world. Something else you need to do to become a more positive person is make it a daily habit to listen to motivational audio. I started doing this. I would literally just go to YouTube and type motivation into the search bar. Click on some shit, watch it, save the really good stuff into a playlist, watch it back over and over and over again. Honestly, this is probably one of the most important single, underlying keystone habits I have in my life that has just overall given me a lift in every part of my life. It just rewires your fucking mind, programs you for success, completely changes your thinking patterns. These people are talking about how to fucking win, how to manage your time well, how to feel your best, how to be positive, how to bounce back from failure, how to persist in the face of adversity. There's just so much positivity just flowing at you. Some fucking kick-ass, powerful music in the background, getting you pumped the fuck up, ready to attack your day. This really, really helps to just rewire your mind and thinking patterns to where you just overall become a more positive person. And it really just fundamentally changes your thinking patterns, the way you respond to situations. Very, very fucking effective. Something else that helps, speed this up on 2 times speed. None of this listen on 1 time speed shit. Fuck that, man. Speed that shit up. Churn through more of it faster. You're just reprogramming yourself at a faster fucking rate. Learning more quickly. Super effective. Very important. And I would highly recommend doing this if you want to become a more positive person. Something else you need to do is just obsess about your goals, your habits, your targets, your KPIs, your tracking systems. Totally fucking obsess about this because, it keeps you focused, keeps you on track, keeps you on target, and it keeps you positive. It's hard to think about your goals and feel negative at the same time. It's hard to be obsessing about what you want in your life, what action steps you're taking to bring these goals into reality, and simultaneously feel like shit about yourself. It's the law of substitution again. You're worried about shit, someone's rude to you, something bad happens, you go through a breakup, think about your goals, think about your targets, think about what you're doing to get there, and it turns you into a more focused, positive, disciplined person. Anytime the negativity creeps in, just go back to your goals. Write your goals down, look at your tracking systems, think about your habits, and it's very hard to feel negative and focus on this at the exact same time. Something else you need to do is just take consistent, massive action. There's a great quote from Tony Robbins where he said the key to happiness is progress. If you're making sustained progress on a continual basis, you feel alive. Brian Tracy, he has a really good quote where he says the antidote to worry is purposeful action. You're worried about something, you're upset about something, you're pissed off about something, you just went through a breakup, somebody just rejected you that you asked out, go take some action, go run out and talk to some women. Dude, this is something I use personally all the fucking time, and it works so well. Like, you ask someone out and they reject you and you're upset about it, wham, boo-hoo. Go run, find some fucking women and talk to them. You're so focused on what you're doing. You're so engaged in the activity, the adrenaline, the excitement, going up there, holy fuck, this is so much fun. I don't have time to worry about this shit. I'm too busy taking action. If you just make it a habit to replace these negative thoughts and these worry thoughts with purposeful action in the direction of your goals, the negativity just completely fucking evaporates and you just feel so much more positive. When you're in motion, you just feel like a winner. It's very hard to feel like a loser while you're taking massive, intentional, bold action in the direction of your goals. So get the fuck out there, take some action, and you're going to feel great about yourself. Overall, you also need to just become completely obsessed with self-improvement. Just overall. Read tons of fucking self-improvement books. Actively work to improve in all areas of your life simultaneously. Listen to educational fucking audio programs, watch a bunch of videos, upgrade your skills. Dude, it's impossible to do this and not feel better about yourself. When you're constantly learning, getting better, getting smarter, feeding your mind with positive thoughts, self-help books, upgrading your skills so you can get better results, improving your fitness and physique. When you're just lifting yourself up in all areas of life, it's very hard to feel like shit, to feel like a fucking loser. Sit around complaining and making excuses. You're taking action, you're leveling the fuck up, and you're going to feel great about yourself. If you want to have a positive mindset, it also helps to create a positive environment. I mean, isn't that just fucking brilliant? You can put a bunch of motivational quotes all over your fucking apartment. You should see my living space. It's fucking ridiculous. My bathroom mirror, just quotes and principles that help me to wire myself for positivity and discipline and effectiveness and success. I got quotes all over the place. I got fucking whiteboards all over this bitch with shit written down. I'm tracking stuff. Dude, just all over the fucking place. Your environment should just be feeding you with these positive messages. You don't want the television on with the news playing in the background. Life sucks. The stock market went down today. 16 people died in a fucking car crash. You don't want that negative shit. Shut the fucking TV off. Put on some fucking Les Brown speeches. Create a positive environment, and it's going to really help you to just become a more positive person. Simple, super effective. If you want to become a more positive person, hang around with other positive people. Wow, breakthrough fucking thoughts I'm giving you in this video. Toxic people, negative people, people that complain, people that fucking drag you down, people that have a shitty attitude. You talk to them, you feel like dog shit. You need to run away from these people. You see them coming, hide behind a fucking bush, Dude, sometimes even looking at a person who's negative enough can bring you down. Just the simple act of looking in their direction and seeing them. Sometimes that is enough if they're negative enough. Avoid these people, look the other fucking direction when you see them coming, get them out of your fucking life, get them out of your friend group, break up with them if you're dating them. You want to be around positive people, people who are like-minded, people who are fucking winners. There's a lot of research that shows that your reference group determines something like 80% of your success, results, and characteristics in life. If you hang out with a bunch of fat people, for example, it's overwhelmingly likely that you're going to be a fat person or become a fat person yourself. If you hang around with broke people, you're more likely to be broke. If you're hanging around with negative people that just sit around and cry and complain and talk about how shit sucks, there's no point. Wah, wah. These people, dude, are just going to rub off on you. You're going to become negative just like them. Avoid these fucking people like toxic gas. Don't spend time with them. Don't hang around them. You want to hang around the winners, the positive people, the people that are focused on their goals, taking action. They're going to help to lift you up, and just avoid these people that bring you down. Something else that's critical for developing and maintaining a positive mindset is just getting plenty of sleep and just waking up naturally without an alarm clock. You want to make sure that your brain and your body is totally rested, totally recharged, totally rejuvenated. You're going to have a much more sunny disposition. You're going to bounce back from shit way more easily. When you're sleep deprived, you just feel more uncomfortable, more anxious, more tired, more fucking lethargic, less energized about taking action to improve your fucking life. Get plenty of sleep and just make sure that you're waking up without an alarm clock. You hear all these self-improvement guys. I don't hit snooze. I wake up at 3 a.m. I'm like, you stupid fuck. You're going to get Alzheimer's from that. Like, look at the research on how important it is for your brain to be fully fucking rested. Terrible for your brain, terrible for your health, terrible for your energy, terrible for your happiness. Get plenty of fucking sleep. And also make sure that if you're a caffeine drinker, dude, you got to be regulating your caffeine intake. You want it to be consistent. You want it to be predictable. I see these people, they drink fucking 2 Red Bulls one day, some espressos the other day. It's total fucking chaos, just ups and downs like the NASDAQ. Dude, you want consistency? You want to take regular caffeine tolerance breaks, and you want to just have like a consistent rhythm of drinking like a certain amount. Maybe you start with this much and you just ramp it up over time. So you're just fully energized, fully excited, fully enthusiastic about just attacking your fucking day. And that really helps to keep your mindset positive and just keep you feeling good throughout the day. Another critical part of becoming a more positive person is just developing the habit of looking for the lessons or setbacks or learning experiences in any bad experience that you have. Instead of sitting around complaining, bitching and moaning about something bad that happened, look for the lesson. What can I learn from this? There's a saying in the Bible, seek and you shall find. I'm not a religious person, but it's a great fucking quote, where if you just look for the lessons, if you just look for the learning experiences, dude, very often you can find several. Alex Becker, he has a great quote where he says, change the definition of the word failure to a lesson I learned that's going to help make me rich in the future. Something bad happens, you say, that's great. I'm going to learn from this. It's going to make me smarter. It's going to make me better. It's going to make me more capable of kicking more ass the next time around. And it just makes you totally fucking unstoppable. You need to master the art of mental reframes. This is where you take some sort of bad, shitty, negative, stressful experience and just find a way inside of your head to flip it around and think about it in a different way to where it makes you feel good about yourself. Somebody's rude to you. Somebody, says some negative ass comment. Dude, find reasons to feel good about it. You can think like, I'm glad I'm not a fucking toxic, shitty ass person like that. It makes me feel good that, I'm committed to being positive and focusing on my personal growth. This unhappy, negative ass person, I'm very fucking happy that I'm not living their life. Something bad happens, somebody breaks up with you. That's good. I'm going to go find someone who's hotter, better chemistry, more attractive. We get along better. That's great. Whatever the fuck it is, you have a terrible experience, you give a public speech where you fucking bomb and it goes very poorly. That's fan-fucking-tastic because it's going to set me up the next time around to prepare better, to rehearse the speech, to make sure I pump myself the fuck up and show up fully rested with the right mindset. That's a really good experience that happens because now the next time around, I'm going to kick some fucking ass. Whatever it is, dude, almost always you can find some way to reframe it and think about it differently into your head to where you turn that fucking negative into a positive. You take that minus sign, you turn it into a fucking plus. And if you do all of these things, if you practice all these different habits and thinking disciplines and patterns of rewiring your fucking mind, overall, it's just going to make you a much more positive person with a much more positive mindset. Hope you found this helpful. Let me know in the comment section some other tips and techniques that help to make you more positive and feel good about yourself. Hit that fucking like button, subscribe, and check back for more videos.